Shemai Jess here from Sharon Minds. Thank you for tuning in for this pick a card reading on Monday messages. So we have pile 1, 2, and 3. So in a minute, I'll get you to close down your eyes and just take a few breaths and stuff. We'll just concentrate on a card. And in the meantime, I've made some stones. I'm so chuffed. I've got like loads of different pebbles and that. I went for my hourly walk the other day. And I've like wrote little like notes and stuff on them. So I'm going to try and incorporate them in like all my messages now. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. So anyway, if you just close down your eyes and gently take some nice long deep breaths. And as you do, just concentrate on each breath. And in a moment, open your eyes and see which pile you're drawn to. Okay, so we have pile 1, 2, and 3. And if you'd like to go to the timestamps below, they'll either be in the messages, or if I don't quite make it in time, then they'll be in the description box anyway. So yeah, again, guys, thank you for like all the support and everything. So I'm really enjoying it. It's great fun. So it's a lot of work, but it's just, yeah, it's good. So thank you ever so much. And without further ado, let's crack on. Hi, welcome pile 1. So we have opportunity to forgive. We also have communion. We also have I have the courage to love and forgive myself as I would a dear friend. And we also have risk. I don't know if you're going to see these. No, you can't really. I'll just read them out anyway. Dolphin, obsession, forgiveness, and harmony. So it definitely feels like you guys have kind of just been giving yourself like a hard time continuously. And it's like, especially now, it's almost like you're kind of stuck with yourself. So you're just like really just like beating yourself up, like you're proper like down on yourself, like, you know, it's kind of like you're just constantly giving yourself a hard time. And it just feels like you're almost, okay, feels like you're pushing people away as well, because you're just feeling so bad in yourself. It feels like, yeah, the obsession coming in, it feels like you're just not in a good place. You're just really at yourself, you know. So it feels like you really have to find balance with yourself, and, you know, really just concentrate on doing a lot of work, because you know, as it says here, you know, I as you would a dear friend, you know. And I think this is a really good way to look at it. If you are giving yourself a hard time, you know, what would you tell your friend if it was somebody that you loved and cared about, you know? And when you're doing that, it's a good chance to look at yourself and think, well, hang on a minute, you know, why would I treat myself this way? You know, you might say, oh, well, I'm worthless, I'm not, you know, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know, that's really not true, and it's not true to other people as well. So it's about really just finding that calm state, that harmony with you. And the dolphin, like, yeah, dolphins are amazing. They have this, even like some, you know, when they're hunted, like they never leave each other, even though they're trapped, and they, you know, some of them could get away or whatever, they stay with their family to the very end. Like they, you know, it's just, and I feel like this is how you need to get with yourself, you know. And I feel as though it's, sorry about that, I'll have to work out how to turn that on silent. It just feels like you really need to be able to come in with yourself and just find this place of forgiveness for you. Yeah, because it just feels like every time you do something, then every time you'll say something because you're not feeling good and you might like bicker towards somebody else, then you're feeling really rubbish in yourself as well. I know this, I've done it myself, I'm not perfect, far from it. And I think it's important, to learn how to deal with that and how to get over it. But, for some of you as well, then, if you've got somebody that is kind of giving you a hard time and you don't know how to work things out with them, then if you're able to step away from the situation and just give yourself a chance to really kind of like heal with it and not take what they're saying personally as well, because this is about you and how you're progressing yourself. So yeah, I'm just seeing again, like, you just do some work with you and just know that you are lovely, you're a great being, and of course we've got chances to improve and work on ourselves, but isn't that the great thing about being a human, is that you can look at where you are and you can progress and you can move forward. For some of you, I feel like singing would be really good, like quite therapeutic. For others, art, drawing, poetry, walking. There's just so many different things, and find what's going to be good for you. Crafts, there's just loads of things coming up. Yes, find what sits with you. And take the time as well, write it all down if you can, or get a vision board going. How do you want to see yourself? Why do you want to see yourself that way? And really just like analyze it in a positive way. So whatever negative you're coming up with, is like, well, what's the positive in that? Why do I feel that I want to change this bit? Blah blah blah. And then if it's for idle reasons, well, how are you going to learn to adapt to love that about yourself, blah blah blah. So yeah, I feel like I'm just going to leave it there with this one, but there's a lot of love going with you, and I feel like I need to just let you know as well that your family love you far more than you realize. So yeah, I just feel like there's a little message for you. So have a lovely week. So of course, Monday message doesn't have to be a Monday, but here we are. Namaste. Shemai Power 2. So we have assertiveness. We also have karma, DNA. And we also have I solve problems with ease and intelligence. We have money, creation, bird, skin, nearly there, and honesty. I can show you. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see them on camera. They're just a bit. Yeah. Can you see them? Anyway, yeah. So basically, I feel like with you guys, it's kind of like for some of you, you're kind of letting people walk all over you, and you're in a stage where you're feeling quite tired of it. You don't know how you're feeling. You don't know which sort of direction you want to be taking. And I feel like the message in here is for you to get to town with yourself, sit down, meditate, and just take some time in the mornings, maybe in the evenings as well, whichever's best for you. Some of you saying you haven't got time, but I feel like this is important for you to make at least like 15 minutes, whatever. Because I feel as though when you do, you'll really come into your own awareness. You'll feel far more adjustable to deal with situations. And I feel like this is where I solve problems with ease and intelligence. I feel like it's just letting you know that, you are going to get clear answers on what to do, how to deal with it. And I feel like the DNA karma, although it's a karma card, and I do feel like it is coming about, I feel very much of it is how you deal with it. And I think that's where the DNA is, because it's almost like get back to your roots. So really sit in with yourself and kind of find that beauty of the stillness with you, where you can actually think about things clearly, where you're not caught up in the moment, you're not feeling pressured. Because I feel like for some of you, that's kind of where you're feeling pressured into situations, especially some with like youngsters or whatever. I feel like, you know, they could be as if they just don't know dreams. They just don't know how to keep on top of everything. It's kind of like it's just too much. It's piling one on top of the other. And I feel like this moment, this chance will actually give you the sort of clear guidance for yourself. Because this thing, you know, we all have the answers within us. And if we don't, then it's knowing where to look for them. But I feel like for this topic in particular, for pile 2, that it is about sitting in with yourself. I feel like I should read this too, so I'm going to read that out. We have, this situation will be healed gently and with love, as you requested. Yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness with other people involved. We will stand right behind you as we speak your truth, giving the strength and guiding your words. So yeah, what more can I say to that, really? You know, other than you are going to be guided. Know that, you know, you do have angels and stuff with you, helping you, guiding you. So just stay strong, and lots of love and blessings to you, and all the best with it. And yeah, you know, so good luck and stay strong, basically. So yeah, if you could share, like, and subscribe, that would be fantastic. And also, if you can comment in the section below and just let me know whatever readings you'd like me to do. I actually really enjoy doing the like angel ones. I find they're really beautiful to work with. They're always like really lovely messages, and it just feels really nice. So yeah, there we are. Thank you very so much. Namaste. Shemai there, pile 3. So thank you for tuning in for this reading. We have Giving and Receiving. We also have Lake Stillness. We also have Transforming Dragons. We also have Forgiveness. And actually, I'm not going to show you. You're not going to see these very well. Habits. We have Joy, Looking Within, Faith. And this one, I don't know, it always kind of reminds me of like a little like dragon's egg or something. So I didn't actually write anything for that one. It just felt like I was meant to leave it as it was. It's quite fitting considering we got that one. We have Retreat and Join. So I feel like for you guys, it's almost like you've got to light this like fire within yourself. But before you do this, you need to really forgive old patterns, old habits. So I feel like these two are together. You've got forgiveness and habits, and I really feel like they're together. And it feels like, you know, when you look within and just have faith that things are going to work out and find their own path, they're going to heal. And then, you know, that's when you're going to start bringing joy in. But I feel like you also really need to sort of get that dragon in with you, you know, get that fire and have that kind of almost that drive, you know. It's like some of you have kind of been kept still and you sort of lost your direction in a way. I'm not feeling like you didn't know your direction. It feels as though you kind of lost it a bit. Kind of like, well, you know, you plan on going to the gym. You know you're going to the gym. And then you get home and you're like, Netflix. So that's how it feels. It's like, okay, whatever. That's how this energy kind of feels. It's like, you need to kind of get that drive again. Because for some of you, okay, it feels like there's not enough gratitude for the amount of effort that you have put into things in the past. and you just hit that point of like, well, what is the point? Why am I doing this? So I feel like the Monday morning message is it's bigger than that though. It's about you as a person. And even though you might not see it just yet, like the way you are towards people and the things that you do with people reflects on other people. And even though you might not be seeing it, they might be treating the next person with that bit of kindness because you did. So I feel like this is the reason why the message is coming out as it is, just to kind of, keep your head strong. I feel like for some of you, maybe there's a few nurses or whatever as well, and they're just feeling really tired and that at the minute too. And other jobs, yeah, I'm just seeing like, yeah, there's just a few people that are just kind of feeling a bit down, tired with it all. It's like, and the message is just stay strong, just keep, it is bigger than you, like what you're not seeing, and it is that ripple effect. It's the a smile will travel 1,000 miles, and it's true, it does, and I think that's basically what it's for, is just to let even just the little things you're doing, it doesn't matter what it is. It hasn't got to be courageous or transforming, or it can just be simple, really, really simple. But those little simple things can amount to huge things, like for instance, I was doing care at the time, community care, traveling around, and I was living up in Aberystwyth, and I went to this little cafe in Devil's Bridge. So I don't know if anybody's from Wales watching this, you'll know where it is. And I kind of got there, and I'd had a really, really rough day, like, and it must have shown, I don't know. But anyway, I got there and I ordered a cup of tea and like a cake thing or whatever. And I got there, and she went to bring it out, and she was like, "It's on the house." She was like, "Everyone needs a little like lift me up thing," and I just never forgot it. It was just the kindest thing, and it just really, and it was just such a beautiful place. So I always went back there as well. It was just made such a difference. And it's about little things like that as well. Again, it hasn't got to be big. It doesn't mean that it has to cost money, but those little things. And I feel like for you guys, like, you do this, and it feels as though it's kind of like it's not coming back. But even though it isn't coming back to you in that way, it will come back to you in a different way. So just stay strong, keep your head held high, and know that you are making such a huge difference to people and their lives, and just stay really strong. So yeah, I don't feel like there's anything more to say on this. So other than, how cool is my little leg? So yeah, stay strong, have lots of faith, just really just, I feel like for a few of you as well, you are quite, you do believe in like angels and things. You do feel as though, you have people on your side. So I feel like for some of you, you've had experiences that you're just like, how did I even get out of that? And yeah, it's just a message of love for you. It's just a message of, I love these angel cards. It's just a message of look, we're here for you. We are by your side, and just stay strong. We will be with you every step of the way. And, even though you might not see it in this way, it is going to be coming to you in other ways. So yeah, namaste. Thank you so much. If you do, if you would share, like, and subscribe, that'd be fantastic. And yeah, comment in the section below, let me know whatever readings you would like me to do. As I said, I love doing the angel messages ones. So if you've got anything, any kind of topics, whatever, then yeah, just leave it in the comment section. Like, I'd love to do it. So yeah, thank you so much for being on this journey with me. Namaste.